So this is a little demonstration on how to use Google Classroom and how to do some different functions that you're going to need to perform in order to participate fully in the class. Okay, so this is the front page when you open your class in Google Classroom. And if you want to get to a different class, all you have to do is click these three lines here in Google Classroom. As long as you're signed in Google Chrome, you will see all of your classes. They should be listed here. Otherwise, you can click on classes and you'll see all your classes here like this, okay? So click the class that you want. And then right away, you can see this little tab here that says upcoming, and it shows you that there is no work due soon. So in other words, all the assignments that have been assigned have already passed their due dates. If you want to see your assignments in total for this class, you can click View All. And it will show you that there's a question here that's been asked that is missing, and there's an essay demo that has been assigned. There's an assignment here, but you haven't completed it yet. Okay, so if you want to just see your work that's been returned with a grade, you can click on this, and there's nothing here, but when your work has been returned, you'll see it here. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to click on the class again. So that's how you can find out what homework and assignments you have coming up for your class. It'll be listed here. And this is called the stream. So if you're on a laptop or I think also an iPad or a tablet, you'll see these three tabs at the top: Stream, Classwork, and People. And in the Stream tab, this is where there will be announcements. So every time there is a Google meeting, you'll see your meet listed here where you can join. There will also be announcements every time there is material posted. Under classwork, you'll see those announcements here. So these are shortcuts to get to the posts in classwork, but I'm going to show you from here how to get there. Click on classwork. And then here you're just going to see for this demonstration class, there are only 3 items listed. So the first one I want to show you is how to answer a question. Most of you have already done this for one of our classes, but in case you're confused about it, this is how it goes. So just click on how are you enjoying English so far? You can see here that it's a question because there's a question mark. So I'm going to click View Question. Here it shows me that it's missing. I haven't completed it yet. It was due on May 6th. And it was posted on May 4th. It's important to check these questions because sometimes they're worth something. So this is worth 3 points here, and it's missing. So that means I'm missing some marks. Normally, I won't assign any marks to questions, but you should check to be sure. So the question, how are you enjoying English so far? A lot of students make the mistake of answering the question here. This is not where you answer the question. This is where you leave a comment about the question, okay? But if you want to answer the question, you have to click over here where it says your answer. I think this is a really worthwhile class. Oops. Luckily, Google will tell you when you make a spelling error. And I'm going to turn in my answer. It's asking me, do I want to turn it in because I can't make changes later? Say, yeah, I'm going to turn it in. Okay, now I have a couple of options here before I navigate away. So I see my answer. It was turned in late, but I've turned it in now. If I want to ask the teacher something in private about this question, I can click here and I can type something like, will I lose marks for turning this question in late? And now this is going directly to my teacher. You can see it says my name here and the time that I posted it, but it's going directly to my teacher. And if my teacher responds to my question, I'll get an email to my student email account notifying me. Now I can also just write a comment if I want to for the whole class. It seems like everyone really likes this class so far. Anything that you feel like you want to comment on, you can comment on, but it's not necessary unless there's something you really want to say. The last option you have on this page is that you can see your classmates' answers. So if you click this button, it will take you to a page where it shows the answers of all of your classmates here, and you're going to be able to reply to them by clicking reply. You can add a comment underneath their comment, and you can start to have a conversation with your classmates that way. So it's a really nice way to build community in your class. But of course, in this demonstration class, I am the only student, so I'm not going to start a conversation with myself, of course. Go back to my answer, and that's what you can do with questions. Now, if I go back to my class and I click on classwork, I can see that this is the question, right? And I turned it in, but it's turned in late. It used to say missing, and now it says turned in late. So that is how you answer a question in Google Classroom.